Alright, people, welcome to a kind of a different video. I'm still on holiday or vacation or whatever, so I can't really record any gameplay videos, but I didn't have any videos planned for the last week on holiday, because I didn't pre-record for 5 weeks. I only did for 4 weeks, so welcome to a different kind of video. What I decided to do is, because recently I've been making a lot of tier lists, I thought, you know what? I don't think this has been done before. Maybe it has been. Maybe I'm just blind. Um, but I thought let's just make a MicroVolts or Toy Heroes maps tier list. Because making tier lists is it's fun as hell. Um, so if you don't really understand what the point is, basically I'm gonna go through all the maps and I'll decide what I think of the map, map design, symmetry, if it's a good FFA map, if it's a good elimination map, and I'll talk about every map. Just yeah, in general, kind of. So yeah, this is obviously an opinion video. It's going to be different than what you think of it. So if you're scared of opinions, I'd suggest clicking away. Anyway, let's go. So there's two ways we can do this. We can either just go left to right, and then first row, bottom row. But I think it's easier to just start with like SS tier and then go down to D. Obviously, SS is like the highest tier possible. Like these maps are amazing, and you go down to D tier, which is horrible maps. I hate them. Don't like playing them. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we will start off with what I think is my favorite map, bitmap. Um, Not really for elimination, because you have the printer, which everyone camps in. Also kind of makes it hard for 1v1s, but I still feel like for regular free-for-all and 1v1s, bitmap is the best. If you play with friends, you might have like rules where you decide not to camp printer, and that makes it even better. But yeah, besides the printer, I think bitmap's one of the best maps the game has to offer. It has so many fun little mechanics. It is just really fun. It's also pretty good for team deathmatch. Sadly, there's no capture the battery, although I feel like it would be pretty OP because you could just run through, get the battery, run behind, and then go behind the PCs, and you're gone. So bitmap's definitely SS tier. It's like up there. I think I'll have like 2 or 3 maps in SS. Another one I'm gonna add is PVC Factory. Now for free for all, it's a fun map. It really is. It doesn't have a lot of camping spots, but the problem is that if you're like 10 people, you're all fighting somewhere in the middle, somewhere down there. Whoever's up here, I don't know if my cursor is really like pointing, but whoever's camping up in the window does have an advantage, like a pretty big one. It can be countered by just running behind them and killing them, but sometimes it is kind of annoying to just get killed while you're in the middle, someone's camping window. For elimination, I love this map. I absolutely do. Um, PVC Night is in here as well. Let me just add. Actually, no, I'll talk about it later. Um, for elimination, this map's amazing. This is one of my favorite clanwar maps, or just like 4v4, 5v5 maps. It gets a little hectic for 8v8 team deathmatch, but still pretty fun map. The only thing I can say is that it's a little biased because on one side you can spam nades. Well, it's kind of hard to explain. I'll try to look up an image and just show it. But on one side you can spam nades, where on the other side you can't, or it's way more difficult to do, which gives an advantage. And there's also a very good camping spot right here where my cursor is pointing. On one side you can snipe people out of the window, and on the other side you can't because there's a pipe or a valve blocking it. That's my only concern with this map, is that it's a little one-sided. But yeah, PVC Night, obviously I'm going to put that here as well. It's darker, which gives it more of a fun vibe for me. So I don't really know. Personally, I think I'd say for elimination, I like PVC, the regular version, because you have good vision. But for PVC Night, it's more of an FFA map. You can just kill everyone, just have some fun. Um, Weird thing is that these two maps are exactly the same as far as I know. PVC regular is considered a small map, and PVC Night is considered a medium map, which kind of confuses me. But yeah, it's up here as well. Let me just go through. Yeah, castle. I think that's Rumpus. We're gonna put Rumpus in. We might move this around as well, by the way, guys. Like, it's not just set like this. Rumpus is a really fun map too. It is very symmetrical. Besides, when you come out of spawn on your right, there's those little or like pretty big boxes. On one side, they're a little easier to spam in, but it's not really that big of an issue. Rumpus is again one of those elimination maps I used to love for Clan Wars and stuff. For free for all, it's an alright map, but I don't think it's up there with these two. It's not, yeah, it's not the best map. One fun little thing that this map has is you can go from the upper layer to the bottom layer if you use your grenade launcher, which is kind of like a fun thing to experiment with. Like, out of all the maps you can try to film trick shots at, Rumpus Room is probably the one you want. Yeah, that should cover SS tier. As you've noticed, I've dropped elimination and free for all a lot because that's kind of what I buy sim around. Those kind of do it for me. I don't really like team deathmatch or capture the battery or especially zombie all that much. So, okay, we'll move into S tier now. I mean, sorry, S plus tier. S plus tier is going to be maps that I consider good, but I don't necessarily enjoy playing as much as SS tier. So one that definitely comes to mind is chess, for example. Chess is probably the best free-for-all map in the game. Um, I just haven't had amazing experiences with it. One, because I experienced lag, and two, actually, there's no second. Oh yeah, I guess the second reason is that if you spawn down, um, you're pretty much considered to die. Like you're not gonna have much choices. If you spawn down, you have to go up doing the jump pads. Anyone that has one eye and one sniper rifle can just shoot you out, and it's kind of annoying. So if you get bad spawns, that makes chess bad. If there was any other way to get up, or if the down part just didn't exist, I think chess would be hands down the best map there is for free for all. Also, the environment looks amazing. I love the map because of the environment, which Bitmap and Rumpus have as well. It's something you don't really pay attention to because you're always focused on the map itself. Um, no. Wait, is this castle? Okay, let me just pull up my map real quick because I don't really see it all too well. Let me see if that's castle. It is. That's castle. And what's this one? Yeah, I pulled this up because I'm gonna forget names anyway. Okay, whatever. I'll just get onto it later. I'm gonna put actually castle's kind of a good. Okay, no, I'll just put it. I already lost it. Where's it gone? Okay, castle. Castle and S tier as well. Wait. Yeah, it's not an optimal free for all map. A lot of people play it, but it's just wait. Actually, do a lot of people play it? I don't remember the last time I played Castle free. Yeah, free for all. Um, yeah, I don't know actually. Guess team deathmatch. This map is mainly played elimination, and it is a good elimination map. Just has a lot of hiding spots. Um, yeah, I feel like it's pretty balanced map. It doesn't have like one side that is amazingly better than the other, but I still feel like there's some bias toward it. It is a fun map. The environment looks really good. For elimination, it is definitely good. It's just not up there for me. House Top, we're obviously gonna put House Top in here. I feel like this is, the iconic map because if you make a room, the first map is always gonna be House Top. Let me just pull my computer closer so that, yeah, it definitely is House Top. Go to clan war map. I feel like for a lot of people, especially for the higher level people, I can remember YouTubers like Hammy and stuff doing eliminations and clan wars on house top. Uh, I don't think it's one-sided. I think it is pretty symmetrical. It actually is fairly symmetrical. Yeah, pretty symmetrical because it's a big map. So if there's any inconsistencies, you know, they're less noticeable, to say it like that. Has some interesting mechanics. Has some jumps as well. So if you want to get to certain places quickly, you have to know the movement. So the skill cap's a little higher on this map. And then Hobby Shop, let me just quickly make sure that map's actually called Hobby Shop. Oops, I closed it. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me just. Okay, Hobby Shop, just to make sure. Yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah, Hobby Shop. Again, same as with House Top. It's a very common Clan War map, very fun for elimination. It's a big map, so for free for all, I wouldn't love it. It's also a good team deathmatch map, I feel, because when you come out of spawn, you always need a while to get out of your green shield, and since this map's pretty big, um, the green shield mechanic isn't abusable. Like with bitmap, you spawn, you can look at someone for a good 3 seconds, and they'll still be in their green shield, and it's insanely annoying. And that's where a lot of these maps, but especially Hobby Shop, don't really come into play. Like the green shield abusing mechanic in team deathmatch is just non-existent, which is good. I like that about this. Um, hmm, I might actually S plus and S tier. I might actually just like mess around with a little later on. Let me see. I think I'm gonna move down a tier. I'm gonna move into S. Academy is actually fun. Okay, we'll start with Academy because Academy is a fun map, as in the environment's really nice and it has some interesting corners, some interesting mechanics, like jumps, I guess. Um, Mainly for elimination, also a little for free for all, but it's just it doesn't feel like a competitive map. It doesn't feel like it is well designed. Like the map is the environment is well designed, but the map itself, the mechanics behind it aren't as well designed in my opinion. For elimination. For team deathmatch, I think it is a good map. Although you could spawn camp a little, which could be annoying. Yeah, I feel like spawn camping is kind of annoying. Also, the capture the battery on this. I don't. Yeah, I think the capture the battery on this is pretty poorly designed too, because getting the enemy's battery is like really difficult if I remember it correctly. Which kind of brings me back to PVC, not so much, but Rumpus. Rumpus is a really good map for capture the battery. PVC isn't. Like PVC is a very bad map for capture the battery. You could win a game in 3 minutes if you play it correctly, and that's just ridiculous. Um, yeah. So uh, wait, I already forgot the. Wait, how did I literally just forget the name of this map? Okay, whatever this map, the one I just forgot the name of. It's a fun map. It is. It's just it's not as competitive, or it's not as well designed for competitive, in my opinion. Um, the map I forgot the name of, but I should probably put it in S. Although, no, I don't. No, I'm not going to. Junkyard, I am gonna put in. Why? I feel like this is the map a lot of people play for CSD because spamming on this map is very annoying. You'll just fall off every single time you're near an edge. I feel like it's a very high skill cap map. Like if you're a really good player, you will dominate on this map. I don't know why, can't really explain it, but I feel like it is centered around correct spamming. So like knowing where to shoot with a nade or a Zuka, and like fast sniping. Just being good at the game. I feel like I personally don't enjoy the map as much because one, with the green shield timing, you could get sniped when you come out of spawn. Sometimes just because you're not thinking about it. Sometimes because you think you're better than the other player, but you're not. So especially on this map, it's kind of punishing, to say the least. But yeah, for CSD, this is a good map for elimination. Free for all, I feel like it's good for a low amount of players. Same with team deathmatch, but if you're playing like too many people on the in the room, it's not fun because it's such a small map. Forgotten Magic Paperland. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this. Oh wait, let me just V maps. Just pull it up again. Because my naming for this kind of stuff is terrible. First of all, this was Academy, okay. Junkyard. Which map is this? Probably Neighborhood. Okay, I'm gonna put Neighborhood in here because it is kind of like the go-to capture the battery map, especially on Toy Heroes mainly. I see a lot of people play this. I don't enjoy it much, but I'm gonna put it up here because I feel like it is the most played capture the battery map. Probably the most competitive capture the battery map. If you're gonna do a clan war on capture the battery, I'd do it on this map. It's not amazingly designed because it is hard to get the enemy's battery, but because it's such a big map, it offers more it offers more fun for capture the battery. To say it like that. But I don't enjoy playing it all too much. I just think it is, a good map for what it serves to be, which is a capture the battery map. Wild West Tracker. I think that might be it for S tier. We're definitely gonna move around after the tier list is done. Like, don't don't worry if you see your map being a low tier, I might change it up to a higher tier. Well, let me just look this name up as well real quick, because I've been looking at it all this time and I can't think of the name. Some people are gonna be like, "Why the fuck are you making a tier list when you can't think of the name of the map?" Well, I don't know. Okay, Battle Mine. Cool. I think I could put it in A tier pretty safely. Um, I feel like it is a map that's played competitively, but yeah, it's like an in between. Like sometimes you play it on Clan Wars, but it's not the most common. I feel like this is a very fun map to play like 2v2 or 3v3, because it offers a lot of where is the enemy, um, like what am I gonna do now, kind of thing. When you're playing chess, it's so easy to know where enemies are. When you're playing bitmap, okay, sometimes you don't know, but you can just check the common spots. Battle Mine is it's more of a hide and seek map, which I guess is kind of fun on a game like MicroVolts or Toy Heroes. Plus the radar is hard to reach, which I like. Bitmap, same with bitmap actually. The radar is in a very open spot, but it's in a risky spot to get. When you're playing a map like Hobby Shop, it is risky too because people can spam in the radar spot. But if you manage to dodge the grenades, you're in a pretty safe spot to get the radar. Same with Housetop. It's spammable, but it's still pretty safe. You only have two entrances to the radar. Um, the thing here with Battlemine is that it's a very open radar, and it's also a hard to get radar. Like you have to um, focus on your movement while also focusing on looking around you to get the radar. So you can't just like Hail Mary go for it. You can't look for enemies and then go for it because you have to, keep watch of your movement. So I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but it's a map that's not focused on the radar all too much, which I like. It's different from most maps here. Like for example, Rumpus, you can just like run up, jump up, you get the radar. That's it. Same with PVC. It's risky, but it's easy. While Battlemine is risky and it's difficult, so I like that about it. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna put. Wait, is it called Tracker? No, it's not. What's Tracker? Wait, okay. I'm tripping. Cargo. I am gonna put Cargo in A tier. I barely play it, but I think it is a very fun map because of the design. I think it's one of the funnest designs out of all the maps. And I don't have much to say about it. I just love the design. It is just that. It's very good. It's a terrible competitive map. I wouldn't play it uh, to be better at the game for any other game mode, but like to just have fun. Hell yeah, play this map. play this map. Like, people, if you're watching this video, play this map a little more. It's a really good map. Magic paper. I don't know if I'm gonna put magic. I'm gonna hold out on this one. Model ship. No, no, no. Okay, I feel like we are actually gonna put magic. Yeah, we're gonna put magic paper in here. It serves well for almost 4 game modes. For elimination, it is a good. Wait, yeah. Okay, for elimination, it isn't the best map, but it's an all right map. Free for all, it's really fun if you have a lot of people because it's a very big map. Capture the battery, it is pretty iconic. A lot of people play it. Play capture the battery on one of the like either Magic Paperland or Neighborhood. For Magic Paper, it is a good map. For capture the battery, okay, I'm tripping over my words. I actually remember doing a tournament. We lost the final on Magic Paperland to Deadmine's team. Like the tournament was called Battery Bonanza, I think. I talked about it in my podcast in the first one. So yeah, I kind of have memories of this, but I see it a lot, and I kind of feel like I've overplayed it. So I wouldn't go on launch the game and play it right now because I love the map that much. If that kind of makes sense. Um, Wait, what was the other map I was considering? I don't know, because there's some fun maps in here, but most of these are pretty bad. Nah, we're gonna move around anyway. B tier. Um, I'm gonna put Forgotten Junkyard in here. I think it's a good map. It is for elimination. It is, yeah, it actually is a pretty good map. I just don't enjoy it all too much. That's kind of all I have to say about it. It is there. It's good. I just don't love it. You know. Let me just look up if model ship is. Yeah, it is. Model ship is the right name for this. Um, Again, this is one of those fun designs, but terrible gameplay maps, in my opinion. I know a lot of people can disagree with this, but I just don't like the gameplay mechanics to it. Um, with the Forgotten Junkyard, I guess it's more of like you if you're fast, you get to radar, you win. That's kind of how it is. While with a model ship, it's more about like knowing the map perfectly fine, which kind of requires you to grind a certain map, which is not really fun, I guess. It's a very niche map, so if you're good at this map, you're gonna be very good at this map. While if you're good at bitmap, you know, you're as good as another good player. So the map is kind of what the skill cap is for model ship, in my opinion. Uh, ooh, Wild West. Did I forget about Wild West? Oh, where am I gonna put Wild West? I think I might put it in A tier actually. Um, Fun design map, pretty competitive. Like, you know, you can do well because it's pretty symmetrical, and the symmetry doesn't matter all too much. I guess my only issue with this map is I'm not good at long range sniping, and when you get out of spawn, this here sniping range is kind of like it's annoying because I always die on there. And then here up top above the radar, I kind of struggle a lot too. Because if someone's already on top here and you're trying to come out of the window, you're most likely gonna die. That's just how it is. But it is still a fun map, definitely. Okay, I think I'm gonna work down. I'm gonna start with the D tier now, just like the most terrible maps. Um, and I think it's pretty obvious. I think kind of a lot of people agree with me. The Rock Band maps, they were a mistake. Um, I'm sure people have had fun on this. I'm sure you can find your joy in it, but I really don't. I don't like how it's designed at all. There's no game mode I enjoy playing on it. The fact that you can wallbang through this red curtain, ridiculous as well. Because if there's anyone with hacks, they can just kill you through the walls constantly. We all know there's a lot of hackers, so yeah, that's pretty much it there. Toy Fleet's kind of like, I'm gonna leave Toy Fleet out for now. Okay, I don't even know what this map's called. Temple Ruins. Oh, there's a map missing in here. I'll get onto that later. Temple Runes is it's a zombie map. Like, I don't think you can play it in any other game modes. I don't like zombie. I think that's pretty obvious. I never play it. I don't like this map. It's more of a parkour map than anything else. Yeah, this is not my thing. Studio. Okay, this is where it gets difficult because foosball. I feel like I've had fun on the map. I just feel like it's not a good map. You know, it's a very very bad map. Um, I'm gonna put it in. No, yeah, it's C tier, so I'll just leave it here. Actually, beach might be. Yeah, I'm gonna put bitmap in D tier as well. Bitmap 2. Um, I'm sure people have had fun on this. It's a terrible map. The spawns are completely out of order for team deathmatch. I think for elimination too. It's just not like. What can you say? Bitmap 2 is just not a good map. It just isn't. Um, the jump pads here as well. No, I don't have much to say about it. I really don't like it. I feel like that is it for D tier though. I feel like all these should move into C tier then. Okay, I'll start with beach. Yeah, because yeah, I don't know actually. I was gonna say beach is a badly designed map, balance wise, but I don't know if it is actually. I don't know if it is. And I've had fun on it. I just don't play it a lot. I also feel like it's a memory map, right? Like when it came out, I remember playing it with certain people, like with friends and stuff, and that stuck with me. I might actually move it up. I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna move it to B tier because it is a pretty okay map. I don't see it being played in Clan Wars or anything, but it's an alright map. Uh, I actually might put Studio in S, in D. Sorry. Yeah, no, definitely not in S. In D. I barely play Studio, and it's like it's a zombie map or maybe team deathmatch. Maybe I've seen like the capture. Wait, how's it called? No, the bomb battle. I've seen it once on this, but nah, Studio's D tier. Also, speaking of bomb battle, Wild West is like the bomb battle map. It is. It's a really good bomb, or it's a fun bomb battle map. So that's why it's also A tier for me. Toy Fleet. Ooh. Toy Fleet is a very well designed map in its environment, but not in its balancing. Um, Free for all, it sucks. Team deathmatch, it sucks. Oh damn, it's horrible. Elimination, it's I guess for elimination it's all right. I still just don't like it all too much. I'm gonna put it in C because it's a pretty map. I like pretty maps, but it's not a fun map. Uh, Tracker Factory, whew, I don't have much to say about it. I don't know. I haven't played the map all too much. It's an okay map. It's okay. It's not D tier, but it's not great either. I wouldn't play it like for fun, you know. Forgotten Junkyard. Ooh. Wait, what am I saying? Forgotten Junkyard? No, that's not Forgotten Junkyard. This map is called. Drum roll. I forgot the name. Toy Garden. Toy Garden. Toy Garden. Yeah. It's too big, is what I would say. It's a very big map, and that's kind of like my worries with it. Um, yeah, it it has its fun mechanics, like jumping onto the ledge on this little ramp here. Okay, I don't even know if you can see where I'm pointing. It's right here. Um, it's it's okay. I guess it's okay, but it's too big. Put it on C because it could be fun, but for any kind of competitive setting, I wouldn't recommend it. By the way, with competitive, I mean clan wars and stuff. I've been using that word a lot, but I mean like when you're serious, trying to play elimination, team versus team kind of thing. And foosball, well, I think I might move it to C as well. Maybe even D. I'm gonna put it in D. I don't. I've had good matches on it, but it's just not a good map. You know, you get a bad spawn, you're screwed. This map just punishes you too hard for getting RNG than getting a bad spawn. So Okay, before I move on, there's a couple more maps that could be in here, but I didn't put in here. You got the single player map, the invasion one. I don't see the point of putting it in here. Um, the the map that came out when Amelia was released. It's like two castles facing each other. I don't even consider that a map. It's terrible. Like that's just it. And then there's a night version of this one as well. I think a smaller one, which I don't know why I didn't put in here, but I don't even remember how the map looks like, so it would probably be C or D tier as well. So now that is out of the way, I'm gonna sort them left being like the best, and then right being the worst in that certain tier. I think I'm gonna start with D. Um, okay, Bitmap 2, terrible map, but it's kind of fun. Studio, it's a good looking map. I guess that's all I gotta say. Um, Foosball, yeah, looks fun. You know, it's interesting. Again, D tier pretty bad. I don't even know which ones is which. I kind of wrote it down here. The biggest one, in my opinion, is the S one. So yeah, like this order, like these two, I honestly don't know. Put them like this, and then Temple Runes, don't play zombie, just don't like the map. C tier, um, Tracker Factory first. Toy Fleet, yeah, we'll just keep Toy Fleet. Yeah, we'll keep it in front of Toy Garden. Is it Toy Garden? I think it is. Oh, my Windows is completely glitched. Okay. Um, it is Toy Garden, right? Toy Garden, it is. B tier. Okay. Ooh, I think I'm gonna move this all the way around. I'm gonna do it like this. Beach actually seems like a fun map. Now that I think about it, I mean it is a fun map. I just didn't realize it was. And I might actually move these two around because I think the is it called cargo? Oh, it's not. Why am I? It's model ship, is it? Yeah, it's model ship. Model ship looks good, but it's so poorly designed. While Forgotten Junkyard is is better designed. When I say poorly designed, I just mean it's not symmetrically well designed for a team versus team environment, I guess. A tier. Okay, let me move cargo back. Like I said, I love this map as just a having fun map, but I'm gonna prioritize gameplay over having fun. That sounds pretty bad. Magic Paperland definitely moves down. Actually, I'll put it like this. Um, I'll put it like this. No. Okay, let me switch them around. Wild West, Bomb Battle, Elimination. It's a good map. This one, which I forgot the name of, and I can actually be asked to check. Good for competitive setting. So I like it. Cargo, very just fun design map. Go play it. Go goddamn play it. And then yeah, this overly played Magic Paperland. Not a huge fan actually. Um, damn, this is hard. I guess I should put it like the way I enjoy them. Um, I think I'm gonna put Junkyard first because it's a small map. I like small maps. Um, yeah, I don't think House Top. Wait, not House Top. Um, Neighborhood. I don't think Neighborhood. Whew, it's kind of difficult between Studio and Neighborhood. I think I like Studio more, but I play Neighborhood more, definitely. Okay, I already said chess. I don't like playing it, but it's a good map, and I'm definitely going to put it here. I think Hobby Shop's my favorite out of these four. And I'm between Castle and House Top. This might actually be a tie. I don't really know. I think I'll just leave it like this. My favorite map. I think it is Bitmap. I think I can just keep it here because I chose this first, so might as well just be that. And then it's kind of between Rumpus and uh, PVC. I think I like PVC more. Yeah, I think I do. And then the question is PVC Night or PVC. I think I enjoy free for all more. So, like I said earlier, I think for Night PvC. I mean, free-for-all is better, so I think this is the tier list. I think this is my comprehensive tier list, which took me way too long to make, but I don't even think a single person has sat through this. But anyway, I probably will put a timestamp in here saying, this is the final tier list. So if you're watching this, and this is the first thing you're watching, you should skip back because my explanation is very detailed. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. This video will go up probably in a week from now-ish, which will be, whatever, you'll just see it. Why am I even making fuzz about this? I'm also going to save the tier list, so if anyone wants to make their own variant of this with these maps already in here, just go ahead. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.